Hello everybody, my name is Doodrun and welcome to a Foretold affair! This is a steampunk-esque, visual novel. This is a demo, by the way, so I don't know how long it'll actually be, but I'm waiting. Are you? For what? Despite the complete blackness of the surroundings, it is rather comfortable in the large, silent room. At least I assume it's large, considering how it looked from the outside. Spring has just begun to turn to summer, so the weather is ideal, not yet too hot, and a few worries of being rained on. I don't have much else to appreciate in this moment. I'm still waiting, after all. Well, I'm always waiting. Today is simply a special kind. I'm waiting for something specific. Something very specific that I waited a very long time for, but this must be the end of my waiting. In a few moments it will all be over. As the light. Why is there a light? Darkened space is illuminated by a single candle, and I know that they have finally arrived. Welcome, Buffalo Seer. What? Oh, that's us? Okay, cool. We are I don't know what we are. Horned masked person? I am pleased to be here. Thank you for granting me this request. From the shadows, the three council members appear. Dog Healer, Antelope Reader, Bird Seer. Okay. You have shown great diligence in your duties and respect for our order. That is kind of you to say. I tug on one of my sleeves out of nervousness. It has been quite some time since I have met with the council in person. It's because of your consistency we are granting you your request. You have now permission to look into your own future. That statement I almost tore a hole into my cloak. I've actually done it. I am truly grateful. Remember, you must look a minimum of 3 years into your future, and the council will see whatever it is that you do. Do you accept? Of course, I have no fear of what is to come. Unless I murder everybody in the council, and that'd be a fear. All around me are familiar faces, worn-out places and worn-out faces. Light begins to spread, looking like sunlight filtering through clear water. The light is mesmerizing, more sacred than ever, because for once it is my own. What? Oh, well, if I do this, I'm probably murdering the entire crew. This looks like a fancy date. There's light and you see, I don't know. I don't want to go the route of me murdering everybody. This looks like a delightful time, though. It's tea outside. It's a lovely time. Quickly as it appeared, the light fades, leaving me dumbstruck. I can't believe it. You all must have seen it as well. Have I made a mistake? Was that truly correct? Council appears once more before me, none of them speaking. Even without seeing their faces, I can tell from their stances that they are somewhat uncontrollable with what we saw here today. You know as well as I that false visions are an impossibility. What we saw today will someday come to be true. What will you do now? Drink tea outside with a clock and a stopwatch? So why do I have a clock and a stopwatch in the same thing? Unless I'm timing how fast I can chug tea. It's the only reason I'd have a clock and a stopwatch. Though I guess that would make it kind of redundant. Seems Antelope Reader also asks questions we all know the answer to. There's only one possibility for me now. With your permission, I wish to leave immediately. The three curtly nod in unison with no hesitation. It is likely for the best. We give you leave. A carrier will be called to send you out of the walled sanctuary. Is there anywhere you wish to be taken specifically? Outside? Yeah, the capital city. Okay. A wise choice. It will be as you request. Ocular and Birdseer fade into the darkness, leaving me alone with the Antelope Reader. The mind is racing, it's too much. Buffalo Seer. With a start, I return to the present. Yes? Supplies you will need for your journey are being brought now. After that, you will be sent on your way. I understand. Good luck. Good. Do not let your vision of the true future blind you to present necessities. Many have gone astray and endured undue hardship through such negligence. The society of normals is not meant normals. Normals? What? You will not be welcome there. Remain cautious. What? What? I'm not sure what to say, so I remain silent. After a moment, dog and bird reappear. The time has come. All is prepared. Farewell, Buffalo Seer. You will be sorely missed. I give them a slight bow to show my respect. Thank you for your assistance. And thank you as well for your expected cooperation. None of us will speak of what occurred here. It goes without saying. But all that happened was tea outside. Is that so bad? That sounds like a lovely future. But why am I drinking tea in the future? I mean, I could have easily murdered somebody. Did they see the choices ahead of me and I just kind of focused on one, though? Is that what happened? Demo release. Cool. Oh, I guess that was the title card. So this is Mier. It's smaller than I would have expected. I look around the town, unimpressed. The buildings are tall, yes, but also dirty and drab. Most are colored with soot from all that belching chimneys, and thin fingers of steam spew up everywhere. It's also hotter, since the sun-baked stone of the street and metal of the buildings reflects the early summer sun. What was comfortable in the sanctuary is oppressive here. Get an unusually good look at everything, because even though it's the middle of the day, there's no one around. Why? What's going on here? This can't be, normal. I laugh inwardly at my own commentary when off to my right, I hear footsteps coming from a nearby alley. So what's this normals thing? Are we weird and we're like a culture of weird people? And, we just kind of like live in a walled sanctuary being weird? Wait, is there... How to words this? Do quote-unquote normal people treat not normal people poorly here? Is there racism? Hello? Near the alley, the cool shade giving me some relief. There I see a well-dressed young man holding a pair of small binoculars as if it were a treasured possession. As I approached, I realized that he is incredibly small, so tall. So tall that I have to look up to see his face. Not much surprise, he recoils a step from me, as if in fear, so I try to be friendly. He might aid my search, after all. Afternoon, stranger. Hello, is there something you need? Yes, there is. I have no other reason to approach you. Yes, well, I will do what I can, I suppose. There's someone I must find, and I'm at a bit of a loss here. You're looking for someone. I am? Who was I looking for? Someone to have tea with? That's all I saw in the future vision thing. His tone is deeply worried. Looking for someone seems like a perfectly reasonable request to me, though it might very well have to do with my appearance rather than the request. I'll make this as quick as possible for both our sakes. That is what I said. I'm trying to find a young woman named Piper. She visibly relaxes when I say her name, even smiling slightly. Oh, I see. Let me finish. She is somewhat shorter than myself, with gorgeous purple eyes and dark gray-brown skin. She may or may not have a few tattoos at this time. Have you seen her? I'm sorry to say I've just arrived in this city myself and really know no one. I wish I could be more of assistance. It's fine, I'll find her eventually. Of course, good luck. I apologize again for not being of any help. It's fine, don't worry about it. Not worried over one stranger not having an answer. We've only just arrived and she might not even be in this city. You don't know if she's in Mier? Maybe. I wave his comment away. That is trivial. I will find her. Your certainty is admirable, but I wonder how you'll even find her if you know so little. That is simple. I'm not normal like you, and in fact have an ability that assures me that I will find her. You're not normal? That gets his full attention. Not at all. My name is Buffalo Seer, and, as you might imagine, I can see the future. The man has no response. Perhaps he didn't understand me. Do you know what that means? I'm psychic. I can see things in the future, and I see myself having tea with Piper for some reason. Piper is there waiting for me, so I'll keep searching every city and every region until I find her, and then once we finally meet, we'll get married just like I saw, and it'll be one... Oh. What? What? Why? In case I must be going, there's nothing for me, it seems. He turned me back to him, ready to forget his existence when suddenly he cries out. Wait a moment, please. Why? What now? What you say is true. Could you possibly use your ability to show me what? I can't go backwards. Shit. Oh, what do you want? Why do you want to know? I thought prevailing wisdom says looking into the future, especially your own, is a futile endeavor. Yes, I had heard that. He doesn't seem at all worried about the warnings. I'm not sure if he is less or more dense than I initially thought. We're cocky. Or very much a shut-in. Wow. I shrug my shoulders hard enough so that it can be seen with a large cloak over. It's really no concern of mine. If you want to see your future, I'll show you. You will? Sure, why not, I guess. Free future readings over here. Please tip me. This broke. Another chance to use my ability, and so soon! Coming here has improved my life already. I suppose I can forgive the heat. In any case, please show me. I've been quite anxious about it recently. Well, let us hope what you see doesn't give you an actual reason to be anxious. How far ahead would you like? Not sure how the whole process works. What would you suggest? I would advise looking at least 3 years into the future. That should do nicely. Will you show me what my future will be like in 3 years from today? Sure, why not? Man grows still as I reach out to him with my power. I have no reader to assist, so, unlike the council, I cannot see what he sees. Only the light that emanates from him. After a few moments, the light fades and the young man is smiling broadly. I'm unable to see the vision of someone else's future, but you should have been given a glimpse of what is to come for you. Is it everything that you had hoped? Apparently so! Okay, cool. Do not simply thank me. Be grateful for every step that brought you here, as each one is just as crucial as what I did. I will be, thank God. We've given him a lesson of... Hold on a moment. My man fixes me with an earnest stare. He looks so serious that it is enough to make me stop my exit and listen to him for a second time. Let me begin showing gratitude with a warning. Right now is not a good time to be roaming about. The city is currently quite unsafe. Recently, a rather notorious criminal group attacked the city, causing no small stir. There is a strict order from only police officers to be out until the situation is under control once more. Oh. That would explain why nobody's out in the city. It's too bad. If Piper is inside somewhere, it'll be much harder to find her. Wait, if police are supposed to be outside, why are you here? Are you a police officer? The man grinned sheepishly while slowly twisting the handle of those glasses in his hands. Actually, the attack I mentioned earlier was targeting the hotel where I was staying. I fled from there for my own safety. I'm not sure where to go now, so here I am. You should just find a police officer to help you. That won't be necessary. In fact, thanks to you, I have no fear. There's no reason to get the police involved. I mean, maybe you should just to be safe, because just because you've seen the future, it doesn't mean that you're gonna... Maybe you're supposed to go to the police and then you survive to live then. But, oh my god, don't... Do what you would do anyway without having seen it. Just do that. I turn to leave, mulling over what to do with the situation now. I'm sorry, but one more thing. What? Seems turning back around for this man has become something of a reflex. I need to stop doing that or he might keep me in this alley for an eternity. It wouldn't be too much trouble. Could I come with you? Why? Well, it is dreadful being in this alley, and since we're both going to be out anyways, I would enjoy the company. Perhaps another set of eyes would be useful, and he seems harmless enough. I don't mind as long as you're coming to help find Piper. I'd be glad to help you meet your future spouse. And off we go. Before we go, I should probably mention something else about those criminals. Are they steampunk? Are they robots? Is it a steam-powered giraffe what smokes? Look at me as by my mask holes. I'm the one they're here to find, and they are likely still searching for me right now. Is that going to be a problem for you? He added some cheer to his voice as though speaking of it in a casual manner, like it made it a casual question. Though for someone in my situation, it is an irrelevant issue. It's only a problem if they start shooting me. If not, go ahead, fine, it's cool. Though if they're after you, I'm probably just gonna hand you to them. It's not a problem for you, it's not a problem for me. Can we go now? And what is your name? And don't make me turn around to ask for it. Mind this man's quirks, I have work to do. And we're going, sir. Of course, splendid. I must say I'm truly glad to have run into you. And pardon my rudeness, I have yet to introduce myself. My name is Duke January. Oh, there's another person. Shit. We all turn to see another person hustling towards us. The young man turns to me once more. That is my name, January. That's fine. Who's shouting? A person charges into the alley, their face partially obscured by a red-fringed scarf and much of their body covered in an old, worn-down coat. I feel I can relate to this stranger in a way. The person addresses us sharply, focusing on January. What are you doing out here in the street? Was there no officer watching you? Apparently not. I mean, they're here with me. I'm here with nobody. I guess them. Scarf individual weakly raises their hands to eye level with their palms up to the sky like a desperate sinner pleading for forgiveness. Who was in charge of handling this? I don't have an answer to your questions. A moment after being addressed, they shake off the odd, deprecating mood and turn to face the both of us. Their stance implying authority. My name is Key, and I'm a police officer. You're a kid. Are kids police officers in this town? And why? That seems like a thing you should probably not do. Maybe you're just young, I don't know. They display a badge quickly, then return it to their sleeve. Don't mind the getup. I've been undercover, so I'm in disguise. I'll have to wait since getting the Duke to the police station has got to take priority. I'm gonna need you to come with me now. Actually, we don't want or need your help. January and I mutually agreed that we don't like the police, and oh god. However, I do have a question for you. What? We don't like... That won't be necessary, we don't like cops. Okay. What? First of all, you can't talk to me like that. I'm in charge here, and I do the questioning. Understand? And second, why are you dressed like someone from the sanctuary? That's illegal. I'm surprised you even recognize my outfit for what it is. I thought normals didn't know what these clothes meant. As a police officer, I have to know the differences so I can arrest people who try to impersonate those from the sanctuary. People like you, right now. Oh, I'm no fake, I assure you. I'm a future seer, and I've been led by my vision here. That's what I wanted to ask you about. If you're really from the walled sanctuary, shouldn't you be more cautious? That's still illegal. It's forbidden for an abnormal to live among normals. No exceptions. You're gonna tell me a true abnormal doesn't know that? What? So this is... Oh god. Racism! Great! Great! Fucking great! We're in a steampunk, not really utopia, but steampunk world, and there's racism. Of course I know, I just told you I've seen the future. I have nothing to worry about. He pulls the skin of her light gray cheeks downward with her fingers as far as it can go, making a truly awful looking face. All the things. I can't believe this is happening right now. They remove their hands from their face, the skin snapping back to its normal position. Future seeing. Why? If you're done with that, maybe you could answer my question. I'm trying to find someone. I'm sure a police officer would have better knowledge of the population. Why don't you trust your future-seeing powers to find them? You're a real seer, aren't you? Shouldn't have questions about anything. I don't think they're taking this very seriously. This person is special. She's going to be my wife in the future, and I don't want to spoil the surprise of the relationship. He shakes their head in disgust. I can't believe this is happening. Is that all you have to say? Right, both of you come with me. We can sort all this out once you're both safe. If you're so sure of your futures, that shouldn't be a problem, right? What do you think, Seer? No matter what, our futures are secure, and this is as good an option as other. There's no reason to fight this police officer. I suppose so. Lead on, then. Good choice. Probably. Maybe. I don't know, this seems like an inconvenience. Jerry and I both follow Kia out of the alley and enter an area that appears to be full of businesses. Kia moves briskly, with purposeful strides, forcing me to keep an uncomfortable pace. January, on the other hand, lopes around easily with his long legs. Yeah, great. Is he doing a silly walk? Like that one from the opening of the Ministry of Silly Walks? Okay. Now I just picture him doing that with all his steampunk gear. Trying to keep his binoculars straight. His pace is likely slower than his usual in an attempt to remain behind Kia. I instead choose to move a little closer to them as we walk. Do you answer my question now, officer? I'll answer your questions when we get back to the police station and not before. Keep an eye out for any sign of trouble. That's more important. I don't know why you're so worried. I told the future is set. The future is not a fixed point in time. You saw one possible future. If you had continued on for your life with all of that information, you would not need to, you would probably have gotten there anyway, and now that you know it's coming, that person's probably going to be scared off in your attempts to, like, court them or whatever, or court them, because you're probably going to do it horribly wrong, and then that possible future will never happen, and then you're probably going to have to go for somebody else. Regardless, I want to get back into the undercover work as soon as I can. The fewer people who see me acting like a police officer, the better. I begin to respond, but Kia cuts me. In fact, I don't want any more conversation about anything until we get back to the station. Less chance of being found out that way. And neither of you can say anything about my undercover work. January and I share an unimpressed glance. Why would we tell anyone about that? Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to ask right now. What a nice sign language. I mean, I have future vision. Can't I learn that through future vision? Though I guess I'd have to get the lessons anyway to know, so I could, like, do... Time is weird. Time is weird. Why future vision? We reach an intersection and turn towards the plaza. Kia, who is still in the lead, stops so abruptly I almost run into them. They backpedal and I can see concern in their eyes. They turn back. Now, go. Move. I hear the urgency in their harsh whispering tone and choose to ignore it anyways. Oh god. Oh god, why? Push past and look into the plaza. Three people are standing there, two grouped together facing the third. Even from a distance, I can see that one of the people, a woman with greenish-blue hair, is holding a gun pointed at the third. I focus on the third person, it's another woman, and oh boy. It's the people who attacked my hotel, the ones after me. January's warning flies past me unheeded. I dash full speed into the plaza. What do I do? What are you doing? Can't you see she has a gun? Am I gonna fight something? She looks just like she did in my vision. Albeit with a different hairstyle and outfit. But she even has that tattoo already. Which one? What tattoo? Move so quickly that the two harassing Piper don't seem to notice me until I've already arrived. Finally united, I wrap both my arms tightly around one of hers. What? What? You're so beautiful when you're confused. What? It's the wrong order of events, Buffalo Seer. Maybe take out the lady with the gun first, then do that, and then get him out. How do you not know how this works? Thank you. The horrid green-haired woman is indecent enough to stop pointing her gun at us with that vile hand of hers. Who is this? Piper turns to me and stares with those lovely purple eyes that are at a loss for an answer. Oh god. Congratulations. Well, thank you. You're not fully contemptible, I suppose. But don't dare threaten Piper again. I can make no promises. Oh, excuse us. We haven't the time for this. Bigger fish to fry. So long! Oh, well, cool. I was gonna say, Buffalo, why didn't you attack the lady with the gun and then maybe do some badass flips and shit, and then you would have won her that way. And it would have been cool. But this, I don't know. So out of sight, Piper pulls away from me, eyeing me critically. Let's bring that question back. Let's bring that question back. Who are you? And in addition, why are you here? And the way you're dressed and what you've had to say, I must assume you're from the Sanctuary. It's quite a distance from Mier. Never realized so many normals knew about those kinds of details. I like to be informed. Now, answers, please. See, I am from the Sanctuary, and I've come here after seeing a vision of my own future in which you and I are married. I've been looking for you ever since I arrived. How I made it here is a mystery. And I'll be married. That's interesting. You know, it's not really a good idea to look into your own future. It gives you all kinds of bad ideas. I know, but don't worry, I won't be looking again. Regardless, that isn't what matters now. What matters is that we're together and we'll always be together. It's you and me and your friends. What friends? Oh, it's those people again! How unfortunate that they didn't leave. Great. They saw that. And I'm covering the face of one of them. Shit. I didn't mean to do that. Whatever. Well, you saw the face. That's all that matters. Are the two of you alright? Are you mad? You could have been shot! You could have gotten somebody else shot! And then we would have been shot! Shots for everybody! So that was a real gun. I thought those were highly illegal here in Vespin. Doesn't stop the criminals! Oh my god! We have the ability to see the future. But we're dumb! Great! Like those fish people that go, I can see the future! Oh no, they can see me! They got a gun pointing at me in the future! Doesn't really care about that. Kia points at me emphatically. Or anything else, I need you to come with me and no more of what just happened. I need to get you and the Duke to the police station right now. And maybe Piper as well. I am not going anywhere without the woman I love. So my right arm around the side trying to feel her, never breaking eye-to-eye hole contact with Kia, but my hand only finds air. She sadly seems to have taken a few steps away. I look in Piper's direction just in time to see her shrug nonchalantly. The police station is probably the safest place in the whole city right now, and I don't mind coming along. I agree to that. I can do anything if Piper is with me. Oh my god. This is bad. This is a bad situation. Well, the first part, I mean. Ah, what I had in mind. Well, I guess I can't fight with Future Sight over there. And then you three, follow. I just picture her being more annoyed than how she's depicted in there. Anyway, key emotions for something something. Cool, I'm gonna save now. There you go. Okay. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe for more. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you to TCow, Shro, and Naviel for supporting me on Patreon this month, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye! Ludwig Bastion. Will I get a bird friend? Become a turret? I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to play over. Oh. You just keep looking. Hi.